King Ahasuerus needed a queen. Esther, a young Jewish woman, was being raised by her cousin Mordecai. She was sent to the palace to see if she would be queen. No one knew that she was a Jew, and Mordecai told her not to tell anyone. The king crowned Esther as his queen. One of the king's servants, Haman, planned to kill the Jewish people. One day, Queen Esther saw that Mordecai was upset. She sent for her helper and said, "Find out what Mordecai is doing and why." Mordecai told Esther's helper, "Tell her Haman has tricked her husband, the king, into making a law that all Jews must be killed. Tell her to go to the king and beg for our lives." Esther knew that if she went to the king without being officially called, he could order her to be killed. She sent word to Mordecai, "Only if the king holds out his gold scepter to me will I live." Mordecai sent word back to Esther, "Who knows? Perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this." Esther's helper told Mordecai her words, "Gather all the Jews you can find and fast for me. Don't eat or drink for 3 days. My servants and I will do the same. Then I will go to the king even though he has not sent for me. If I die, I die." On the 3rd day, Esther went to the king. The king stretched out his scepter to Esther. "What do you want? I will give you anything I have." Esther invited the king and Haman to a banquet. The king agreed to Esther's request, and he and Haman came to the banquet. Again, the king asked, "What do you want, Esther?" Esther invited the king and Haman to another banquet the next day. At the second banquet, the king said, "Whatever you ask will be given to you." This time Esther answered, "Please spare my life and the lives of my people. The evil Haman wants to kill the Jews." The king was angry and had Haman killed. He promoted and honored Mordecai. The Jewish people were so happy they celebrated all across the land.